you, me, yourself, every one of us, like we have handed over our sovereignty, our everything to these guys to administer over us. No, we didn't. There was never a time we did that. Never.
Exactly. There was never a time. So these are certain issues that any political party going forward needs to address. Not the question of hunger, because if we get all of these things right, if we get that defining who a Nigerian is, knowing that no one is more Nigerian than the other, regardless of religion, tribe, or wherever we come from. Once we get that is the first one, then we address the issue of that constitution, because the constitution clearly does not favor anyone, any region, doesn't allow the regions to actually control their own resources. It allows, like I said, the establishment and whoever they are to control our resources. Now, those are certain things that if any political party that takes itself seriously, those are things that they need to first. Yes, right. I feel like Obi is reluctant to go there, and I can understand why. Because a lot of people have this sentiment around Igbo people. They want to come and change things, but things need to change, regardless of whether it's an Igbo person spearheading it or you. It doesn't matter, but things need to change. Now, with regards to Arabambi and what he came out to say, I feel personally that I think there is a fear that if Obi separates himself from Labour Party, decides to form his own political party, right? They will take a lot of people, and they are trying to gather momentum towards 2027. That is if Nigeria survives to 2027, because I'm not certain that that's going to happen. So all of these things he's saying is trying to tell people that, whatever is coming, if Mr. Peter Obi leaves Labour Party, is a regional party. It's never going to be a national party, because he's surrounding himself with Igbo people. But again, you did so highlight
the audience. There are those who are actually going to feed on that hook, line, and sinker,
Well, yes, they will have people that will feed on that, but I think the situation of day is working against them, because there is hunger in the land. So a Yoruba man is president at the moment, but there is hunger in the land. So it doesn't have anything to do with whether or not the person at the helm of affairs is Yoruba, but the people are hungry. Okay, we have 8 years of a northerner, and people were hungry. So whether that rhetoric is still going to work at the end of the day, maybe that is a dice that they're rolling, they're willing to roll, and all of that. But I feel that it's just strategy. They're working towards 2027. But I still say that is if we still have a country by 2027, if we continue in this trajectory. That's my
so much, Charm. You've done justice to that, I would say. Again, reminding all of us that we must have that conversation. No matter how much we try to shy from it, dodge from it, and all that, anyone who is actually not talking about that and planning ahead for an election is pretty much doesn't know what they are doing. Or maybe they do, they're just not telling us. Because conversation that will define who and who is a Nigerian and what are those things that, we also determine what and how an election is going to be conducted and who will be participating. Would that be those who are left in Nigeria now or all of us? So we must have that conversation, and we must continue to remind everybody like that. And I'm so happy that Showore mentioned that earlier, that, listen, this union needs to be discussed. This whole thing needed to be actually like a really, really discussed and see who is still interested and who is not. And if you're interested, under what condition. Somebody gave me this from your country. Charm, and this is just as simple as this, right? This is the article of the United States Declaration of the United States Independence. Sorry, I had to hit that. I'm sorry. Can you hear me? Charm, you there?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, brilliant. Sorry, I knocked off the cable there, but I was showing you this, and I'm showing everyone else, right? There's nothing like this in Nigeria that actually define and describe what gave us independence, right? And who will be part of that. So yes, a country without such foundation, well, it wasn't a country, it was a business, a business arrangement. Come. Thank you very much. Sure, you have a good one, okay? Yes, you need something to define you, something that will clearly state the involvement of all the ethnic nationalities in that contraption, something that clears it. So nobody is running about like headless chicken thinking is supreme or is not supreme, is inferior or you are superior. No. whether you are smaller or you are bigger, ethnic, national, it doesn't matter. If you're coming into this union, there should be something that defines the agreement that you signed, the agreement your people agreed to before being part of that country. We don't have anything like that in Nigeria, unfortunately. But here, hello.
My king.
The
My king.
prince. Yes, sir. How are you?
From Sweden. I'm good.
Oh,
Baba, Baba, listen to your program today. I just wanted to weep, you know. Did you see how this guy, Arabambi, was trying to make their problem Igbo? We want to twist the narrative
he
again.
kept using Igbo. It became so embarrassing that it was cringy, so cringy to watch. Like a Yoruba person won't sit down and like use Igbo, but I actually counted it. He mentioned Igbo in that 6 minutes. He mentioned Igbo for 32 times, 33 times. This one Igbo.
You know, it's
33 times. Just 5 minutes video.
It's the strategy they are using.
Yes, now.
It's what they want to use to gain exactly.
You know, when
I've never heard in my life.
And again, right? You begin to believe it. You know that when they begin to tell a lie and repeat and repeat and repeat, and they will begin to believe it themselves. Unfortunately. Yes.
I never heard in my life where somebody say the Igbo side of Uromi.
Uromi Igbo. Igbo side of Uromi. Are you being serious?
Igbo side of Igbo side of Uromi.
I saw somewhere where somebody said Aisha is from Igbo side of Benin. I'm like, I don't start okay.
We have problem in this country. We have real problem.
Educated people will be arguing it with you. They will tell you don't know anything because they have been hearing it again and again and again and again. And despite all of the things that are contrary to it, they don't care. No, it's because it appeals to their bias. So they went with
it's spewing rubbish. You know, have you observed, rubbish lórí comment section. Have you observed that most celebrities now, they are now insulting people that insult them in comment section. They now have time. Like, you know, before it's not like
Kanu. Don't be Mr. Nice to anybody.
Because some people will just be
say it directly. Let your audience know that somebody says something, I'm going to react to it and spit out and that, right? Because sometimes a lot of people just wanted to be liked. Oh, exactly. Not to like me again. Can you like shit when the truth?
It's because of this kind of things now. People just come to your comment section or come to public space.
Shut up. Don't say that again. Go and say something. Leave that one. Leave that one. My God. Are you not a Yoruba? Are you not supposed to be a Yoruba? And all those stupid things they will push on you. They are all there intentionally to shut you up.
I mean, how can you argue with somebody like that is a grown-up man that's trying to businessman innocent gave the Igbos.
There's nothing like that too. There's no evidence of that too. There's nothing like say okay, out of all this their corruption when I done the year since Abi, did anybody hear that also gave ESCO of Labour Party motto? There's nothing like that.
I never heard that before.
With confidence, now. He said they gave Obi 15 million. $15 million. So $15 million is actually like, you think it's 50 million naira your money? $15 million was donated from abroad to. Here you get. This is what they do. They will repeat it until they believe it. Unfortunately.
No.
Just a disgrace about disgrace. You know something, right? I have seen educated
and this is the kind of
educated people, right? Supposedly well experienced and travel people who have also promoted. In fact, they have spilled out this same bigotry to the point that I felt embarrassed for them. Like, Baba, you can't say that now. Don't say that. You'll be like, hey, it's true now. I know what I'm saying. You say, well, you know it's not true. Don't say that. Come on. We are doing our best to.
And this kind of people, even
all of these things, right? We are doing our best to make sure that our children don't become the same false bigotry, which hasn't anybody. Please don't say that.
What in Balu? You know, they started from small. They started fighting this Labour Party people. Say they have no structure. They have no structure. After the election, now what did they realize? Still, they cannot accept that
these guys will become a threat, right? And that's why I kind of, you know what I do for them what I really do, why I continue to document some of these activities, Baba, is that I know that the establishment has all it takes to give a total wrong narrative about these people and gaslight them enough that
And
it will be
gaslight
like
them.
say, but luckily for them, these are kind of young people who also controls the same social media. So they control the narrative. Do you understand? So people like us should ensure that we help them amplify few more voices
Amplify
like that
it.
to other audience,
Yes.
all the audiences that these criminals continue to brainwash. That's why it's been difficult. Because I want them to be the you get Baba?
Baba.
Any revolution,
Baba,
a rebellion to Baba. Imagine when all these people connect together.
Baba, you see, after all this, I'm just thanking God that I left that country, honestly. Because me, my mental health cannot
my life. I won't hide it.
I said, my mental health cannot carry this kind of stupidity.
Like you could survive. I survive Nigeria.
I cannot survive it. It's like God knew. Most of us who left quick on time, God knew that our mental health cannot carry what is coming.
Survived what was coming. And look at us now. Some of us are even suffering from another mental health of worrying for our loved ones.
Yes.
Now we are worrying for them. Some of us are being drowned in black taxis because the criminals continue to destroy the country and we continue to subsidize the people we love. So it's really not a win-win situation per se, but yeah, we live to die another day. The prince.
At least we can fight from here. We can fight. We can serve them better from here.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Baba.
Baba, thank you. Thank you very much.
You have a good one, okay? Thanks a lot.
Now,
that is... we have about 25
Hello.
By the way, sorry, I have another caller. So we have about 25 minutes to go. And if you are still with me tonight, the maiden broadcast on this platform, from this studio, you say, seems to be going on very well tonight. Eh? I think so, if you ask me. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, everything is going fine. Hello, Mayago. Good evening.
Great. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Yeah, Mayago, I don't have much to contribute from the today's broadcast. I believe it's the continuity of from the past, you know. But the other day, I wrote some things down, and you know, we good plenty grammar. My own is that I always say the way it is. The way it is, you know.
You communicate, so you understand.
Yeah, and
no big grammar. They define conversation.
No, I'm not talking. I'm not talking literally the drama itself, but I'm saying that there's so much. You know, the English they used to confuse us Nigerians. You know, me, I remember things and I follow it the way it is. Like, I want to talk something about from today. I saw Soludo in the economic team. You know, and I want to tell Soludo that he should go to Anambra State, Oka. There's one hospital there. They call it Odumegwu Ojukwu Hospital. I was in Nigeria last year. Now, Odumegwu Ojukwu General Hospital. I was in Nigeria last year. Unfortunately, my brother-in-law had an accident, and we arrived to that hospital, emergency department unit, you know. And I saw like about 100 or 60 patients that need urgent care. But it's unfortunate, it's only one doctor and two nurses that looks like sales gear that are there. And for the person working in a hospital, and I can't stand the sight, you know. I was there, people are dying. The doctor even he doesn't know what to do. He was only cleaning wounds, and one of the sisters that are there, they can't even administer CPR because they have no idea. So people are dying there in front of me. So salute those. For him to be in economic team, you should go to that hospital. Odumegwu Ojukwu General Hospital in Oka. You should go and visit, or they close that. There's a very big structure, but inside is dirty. Inside is nonsense, especially the emergency unit. It's nonsense. You should go and visit first before going for a bigger job like Nigeria.
Mr. I don't know if I should add my own voice to this. If Maz's voice is not loud enough for you. I know it's very loud, by the way. Odumegwu Ojukwu Hospital in Oka, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
where people actually are
Anambra
dying
State.
every day because of
Emergency
inadequate
unit,
staff
yeah.
and all that. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Then,
this was even last
then
year. Go on, sir.
secondly, based on Gowon embarrassment, they showed on him to speak in Hausa.
Yes.
That was a very big
He
embarrassment.
said
He
they
said,
ambushed him. What is all this? I
yeah,
mean, I've never done
nobody,
this in Hausa. I've always been doing it in English. He was shocked and lost. I remember.
my brother is that's his karma. That's karma because if he's really an elderly statesman, an old man, like you just told the last caller, that these guys are the people that are supposed to educate the youths that are on internet, trying to figure out the lies they have been put in our head since years, and we are seeing Yoruba enemy, Igbo enemy, Hausa enemy, Fulani enemy. What Arabambi just displayed today on Arise. From if I'm the anchor, I will stop the interview.
I wonder why they didn't stop him. I was wondering that.
Yeah.
Right? Like, listen, all these things you are saying are not real. Like, listen. This is actually pretty much like fanning the ember of tribal and ethnic division. This what you are saying is bollock. But they let him spill it anyway. He finished.
Yeah. They could have stopped him the interview, because I remembered when Buhari came to Germany. When Buhari came to Germany, he now made a statement. My wife belongs to other room. The German government stopped his meeting to Minister of Defense, which was a woman, and a woman was Vice Chancellor of Germany, so the Deutschland. They now closed the meeting. These are people with integrity.
The meeting it was supposed to have with the defense minister, who happened to be a woman. I remember that too. God bless you.
Yeah, because that single statement, but they did not stop him. But these people are quick to find every TV station when you say something that they don't want to hear. But this one is pure in a national television or whatever they call it, private or international. But Arise News is a television that has,
even though it's private, it's national, all over the place, everywhere.
So it's not good for the nation. So they should have stopped him. But Arabambi
allowed the airtime, but because it is an agenda of the establishment, right? I mean, I'm still wondering, why would Arise TV want to speak to somebody like that? That charlatan is actually, I mean, come on, well, it's Nigeria.
This is because of the country is because they believe that the country belongs to them. They can do anything they want to do with the country. Then, based on the issue of Gowan, if he's still an old man, he listening and he's close to his grave, he should come and apologize to Nigerians what happened between him and Ojukwu in Ghana, in Aburi. He's supposed to come and say it and die well. So he will not die like his second murderer, Moekala Mohammed, that died on Friday. That the supposedly prayer supposed to his God supposed to save him that day, but his God never saved him because he committed genocide. So, and he's still bragging on it, which and go on at his age and everything happening in his side, he keep on bragging about Biafran war, which is very, very unfortunate for us. And based on Nnamdi Kanu, I believe, like you said, they are looking for a soft landing, but Tinubu made a very big mistake. But it's not too late for him. He could have just released Nnamdi Kanu the way he said subsidy is gone.
Yeah.
And nobody will answer him. Right. And based on the man that said to first lady that she's supposed to die, nothing happened to him. I like what is going on now. For myself, I want Tinubu to continue because I'm very, very happy that Obi never entered. Because what we are seeing now is what Obasanjo tried to do to them. The so-called, like Sham said, that some people are feeling that they are more Nigerian than others. They have right to do whatever they want to do in Nigeria. And the Obasanjo tried to remove that thing from them. You know, during Obasanjo time, they started crying like this, but it was like a rat biting them and blowing the breeze or where they are biting, so you will not feel the pain. It's Jonathan that doesn't have, they believe that Jonathan doesn't have any background of military, and Jonathan is nobody. That's why they pushed him out like that. So I believe Tinubu, with all his corrupt mind or whatever, maybe this is what he wanted to achieve before he die, and then by making his own money again. But I believe Nigeria is sitting on a time bomb because the people that have never been hungry before are seeing that the road is too far for them. They are going to be hungry more than other people. That's why you're seeing this. And based on the trailer they are seizing, they are criminals. These guys are criminals because you cannot seize those trucks. Those trucks are private business, but he knows the warehouse, the farmers that sold those goods to them, and he left the farmers because he believed that the farmers belongs to his own. Then he went on the road and stopped the trucks to seize the food, claiming that those foods are going to they are exporting it illegally from his state, and he knows very well that he doesn't have right when there's a sitting president. So, my brother,
Anyway,
Nigeria, the best thing is just to destroy that place. For me,
well, they are doing
like
the
the
work
last
already.
caller
We
said,
just don't want them to destroy our people while they are destroying the place. You get what I mean, right?
no,
That's why we have to
they
protect our
will fight each other and destroy that country. Thank you so much,
God
my
bless you, Mazi. You done well. My
Yeah.
regards to the missus.
Well
Okay,
done, thank
thank you
you.
so much. Now, we only have about 15 minutes to go. Okay, and if you are still watching and you want to be part of this, you will need to pick up your phone and dial the number on your screen. WhatsApp or direct calls, either of them will get to me. Okay. Now, if you have been with me all night and you probably have forgotten that you haven't liked the video, or you joined us midway and you dived into it straight away and you've not looked back since, right? Give yourself a little break, okay? Go out of this broadcast, like the video, share it, and all that. I don't know if the Facebook is still live. It probably has stopped, right? But I have another call on the line, and we are just about 10, 15 minutes to go tonight. Hello, sir.
Yeah, MG,
Bye-bye.
my brother. I am very, very happy, grateful to God that I'm one of the first person. I'm one of those people that on this your first this live studio today.
This made the broadcast from our studio because all of you were here when we were talking about this months ago. Oh, I want my studio. I'm going to get a studio. Oh, I'm waiting for my my agent to get me a very, very befitting place. Now, it was a dream. It was a thought. It was like an imagination at the time, but it's coming together now. I'm going to make a special video tomorrow to share with all of us to see inside. And we're not even done. So here we can congratulate ourselves, sir. We've done well. And thank you for all the support.
My ego, congratulations, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
I'm off duty today, and I was sitting in my living room.
Yeah.
Thank God for everything. I just want to say this thing to the listeners, to Nigerian, and to everybody listening to this program. The best thing we can do for ourselves to save Nigeria from falling into the deep sea is to break up that country and save lives. Break up Nigeria and save lives. Because with all these things we'll be talking about up and down, about this government, about that thing, we all know the epitome or the genesis of all this problem. And at the end of the day, all these people, they are just like a chameleon, a gemo, that keep changing, but they are still the same agemo. They are still the same chameleon. They will still keep on changing colors. But they are these people in government, they are destructive agents. They are not a human being. I said something years back that I don't know what Nigerians have done to God, if there is any in Nigeria, that allow these evil people continue holding power and taking people hostage, destroying people's lives without empathy, without feelings. They see things going, people's lives being destroyed. and they keep laughing. And people are praising them. Stockholm syndrome. At the end of the day, we keep saying this one is better, that is better. I know there's something in the Bible because I don't want to go to. I'm not going to church again because I've seen all the evils that all these prophets they pass us.
If it goes with your what you want to say, you can still quote. I quote Bible because if I want to pass a message, there are those who read the Bible. And there are those who are going to go and open it and read it. And you have no idea how that also impact on people, sir. Please.
Yeah. The Jesus Christ, when he was in the world, he said he has two golden rules. There's two golden rules. I don't know the chapter in the Bible. Sorry about that. He said the first one is love your God with all your heart, with all your mind, and with everything that you got. And the second golden rule is love your neighbor as yourself. Do these people love their neighbor? Do they love themselves? By cutting away billions of hard currency, pounds, dollars, not in naira. So, and all these people, those people they brought together today, those three scallywags.
Did you see them?
Dangote, Efulefu, or Ebulebu, or whatever his name is, and Boa. These are the people that are messing up the country. And they'll just be looking at you and be just smiling, And look at the man in power. It's not my president, too. It's Nigerian president, not my president. Thank God. Because this man is a man with 3 fake birth certificates.
You know that they found you the verse that you just tried to quote there, right? Somebody found it, the chapter as well. You want me to They said it's in Mark 12, 29 to 31. Continue, sir.
Okay, sir.
The book of Mark, 12, chapter 12, verse 29 to 31. I'm going to go look for it while you talk, sir, while you speak, okay?
Yeah.
Read the meaning to people. Go on, sir.
Okay, it's just those golden rules. Are Nigerian practicing it? Do they love God? By all these lying prophets, by all this lying imam, by all this lying, the only people I see a little bit okay are these Ifa priests, and that is why I decided to go to my native way of worshiping Almighty God. Because there's before the Bible this thing comes about. So why do we allow?
Hey, listen, all of you are like really religious people. Like I always keep this to myself. Okay, but the way I praise and kind of praise that the universe give us a lot. Okay, the universe take us. The universe pop us out. Okay, when we die, we go straight into the earth, and then we become part of the earth. But when we are living, the universe take care of us. It gives us the weather, 4 seasons and all that. The universe, the heart pour out what we eat, and every other thing that you see on this water probably come from there too. So, universe has been so great and good to us. And when we want to ask for something, if you are not the type that prays to Christian or Muslim, just say, "May the universe be kind to me today," and watch what will happen. My own prayer points are about Go on.
Not even when you look at like the place, because you have digressed everything now. If you look at, because you're always on my head, I don't even know. If you're a woman, maybe if you are married, I will just take you from your husband. You see, when you look at
it will be a good thing. I'll probably just be helping you to possibly form opinions that can be prompt too, like this one. You can easily just form another one. Our time is almost
anyway.
So you want to?
Okay, sorry, just yeah. You see, just like what you talk about the nature now. When you look at Almighty God, He created everything for us: free air, free water, free everything. But we human beings make things difficult. I keep saying it. Nigeria is a blessed country. God loved that country with natural and human resources. But what do we do with it? What do we do do with it? Because me, I know Boko. Even look at Africa too.
We didn't do anything with it. Some people cornered everything. Then corner around. They ask us to pray for them. to remember us.
Why are you praying for? Okay, do you, just like one prophet said one time, he said, okay, can you pray that the clothes there come, I pray the cloth I left on the table or on the chair come into my body.
Yes, Lord.
You don't need prayer. You just have to, yeah, to command it. So you have to go there and put the clothes on.
Yes.
Check yourself in the mirror. Like Mayegu is checking himself now when he put on his agbada. And you have to check yourself in the mirror. God is not going to do that for you. We are so myopic. We are so dumbhead that at the end of the day, Nigeria, like what I'm saying.
You know, one thing about us is that we want God to do what man can do, and God will not do man's job for him. God
Never,
God.
never.
You know what I mean? For those who are like a deeper, they say God is capable of so many things, but he won't do many things that you can do. For example, like putting on your clothes. You're not going to tell God that, God, I want to wear my clothes and I want those clothes on me now. It doesn't work that way. And that's what I'm saying. So,
God left on unfinished product when he created Adam and Eve. He said, go to the land. The land will bring you surplus. The land will bring you this thing. And the animal husbandry and all those things. God did finish. He asked us to do all these things. To finish the job or the work he has done. So at the end of the day, when you are telling the government who are destroying you and you became an idiot by praising them, those people destroy your road, destroying your properties. And look, Mayegun,
and then you
I just want to,
asking God, God, we're just praying that God should touch their heart.
God will judge them. How can God? How can God do?
How can God elected thieves and they are praying to God to change their hearts? It doesn't work that way.
Where in the world? Anyway, Mayegun, thank you very much. I'm so happy. Thank God for it. I like this your mic, this new one. It looks like a AK-47. I may continue to shoot them like what this man says. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Enjoy your day off.
Please like this program. Like this program. Yeah, like the program.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, beg.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. Our time is totally up now, but this person, among others who are also calling, that I feel like they've been on the phone for a while and they have to say something before we go tonight. Yes, ma'am. Hello there.
Yeah, Mayegun. How are you
tonight, Sajia?
Yeah, this is Bimbo from Texas.
Bless you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is Mayegun, you know that already. However, you are also going to be my last caller tonight. So we will get on with it now, please.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I'm lost on Nnamdi Kanu's situation. Because I thought the guy has already been through the courts and that judgment from the Supreme Court. So what is this trial about?
You know that, right? It's been to the High Court. It's been to the Appeal Court. And guess what? He won in High Court. And the appeal, they did their usual rule in the High Court. In the Appeal Court, he won. He won so greatly, not just like when it's not just a pronouncement. It was, the court said his kidnapping was totally illegal and he must be returned back to Kenya and paid all the fines, right? So that's why people are wondering, like, why is the Supreme Court? Meanwhile, you know what they went to the Supreme Court to do? They went to Supreme Court to say, please, Supreme Court, can you please beg the Appeal Court that we cannot execute that judgment now? We will, but can you tell them to hold on, Papa? They said they should hold on in releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Now, the Supreme Court finally opened the case and they returned it back to the lower court again. So yeah, they are up to something, of course.
So it went back to
the High Court
start again,
to go and retry the case of his bail that was revoked. So what they are trying to do now is to say, okay, yeah, the case is just starting afresh now. But since we revoked his last bail, which we shouldn't, Supreme Court says we shouldn't have revoked that. Now we can put a process in place. Now you people should come back again. Yeah, apply for the bail now, so that we can now process it, okay? And then we can now give him bail. But there's still going to be case. They're just kind of like, they're just like a fooling now, Wow.
This is ridiculous because I'm like, why can't he just let him go? Like, it's your Justice Department that is holding this guy, So illegally. You have Tinubu has total control over whether the man is released right now.
Ma'am, I told people, I said, listen, Tinubu has a choice to either inherit Buhari's enemies, okay, both imaginary and physical, or he's had enough on his plate already. You have no fight with the Igbos, I would say. I mean, not the one we can record so far, right? Even if you are doing that behind, right? But there's no physical one like Buhari that said they were dotting a circle. It will wipe them off. So this is no longer your battle. Let him go. Okay? And then
I'm not sure about that.
So he actually has the power to let him go. But some people say it's not as easy as that. Like it could provoke some of those guys there, the Fulanis and all that. That is complicated. I'm like,
I don't think so. I'm beginning to think this was his battle, not Buhari. Maybe we were looking at the wrong person. It might be the one, maybe between him and his cohorts, that want the guy to be there, because this is not making sense anymore. You gave Igbo his freedom.
Yeah.
Because if Buhari had been there, Igbo will not. Yeah.
Did you see all
Igbo couldn't have gone back to Nigeria.
Yes.
If Buhari was there.
Guys, FT,
dangerous
looking guys that if you come near him, so that simply means that he's at peace. The state, the establishment is at peace with him. All right.
And they committed the same offense, Igbo was fighting for his people.
They were accused of committing.
In their own book. In their book, they committed the same offense because Igbo was fighting for his people.
I know.
Yeah, and Nnamdi Kanu also was agitating for his people. So, what if you let one go? Why are you holding this guy there?
No,
it's not making sense anymore. So I'm beginning to think maybe it was actually Tinubu's machination that made Buhari kidnap this guy. That's what it's looking like. It's so sad.
I mean, Supreme Court.
This is where we find ourselves.
The Supreme Court could have said, "Listen, we have read through all the judgments and we agree." Man, see, they agree with the appeal court that said he should be let go, right? But they are just like, well, you see, has a case to answer on this issue of treason. Which treason are you talking about?
You can still release him, and he can be coming from home for his case now. Shebi Showe has been confined there for 5 years.
They say it's because Nnamdi Kanu is Igbo, and a lot of us will probably always argue that it's not because he's Igbo, it's not because of this or that. Some people are paying attention more now. You know why, right? You saw that video of that Afar, that cleric that called for the killing of Remy, right?
Heading of
I don't know if you do, by the way, I'll remind you anyway, and others watching us, right? I don't know how many people will remember that Eze Undigbo of Lagos, Oshodi or Olodia Papa or somewhere like that, who said after the election that if the Agberos in Lagos, the APC thugs, continue to attack Igbo traders in Lagos and destroy their businesses, that he was going to invite IPOB to come and provide security for Igbo traders. They picked this man up, right? He's supposed to be a Igwe representative. It's not like Igwe like normal, but you know what they do. When you are people in another place, right?
Representing the group.
You appoint a leader. So, man, they sent this guy to Kirikiri. This man, he was in Kirikiri for about 3 months. Court only granted him bail. He didn't do anything, though. He said, if you continue to attack Igbo traders in Lagos, I will invite IPOB to come and provide security for the Igbo traders. Or more. They arrested him. Another guy, 7 years ago, named his dog Buhari. He's an Igbo man. They arrested this. They spent almost 7 months in jail for naming his dog Buhari. Somebody said, somebody said Remy is an infidel. In fact, the Oga Patapata of infidels. that she must be
and
killed.
he was calling for the people to kill her.
They said he should apologize. He has, by the way. He has apologized. So when we talk about this prejudice against the Igbos, people think the Igbos are only playing victims. The people who don't think that a faulty, mismatched system is actually playing a cold war. Some people think saying Yorubas will not do this, Hausas will not do that, Igbos should do it. They think they are fighting for their own heritage or fighting for their own. You are not. You are only spewing.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, you are only spewing the divisive rhetoric they've put in your head because of the Cold War after the genocide. You get that? Some people say they are just playing victims. What is being playing victims? Yeah, we can see people accused of the same crime, and some got punished more than the other. And you said, no, it's not real. Like, ma'am.
It's not real, but is Nnamdi Kanu's case not real?
It's real.
If we don't have anything to compare it to now, we can say, okay, maybe. But we can now compare it to the Yoruba, Yoruba movement and in Igboho. So you're now telling me that there is no prejudice here?
See?
One man is working freely, and the other one, you still going to court and all this nonsense.
And for 5 years, it's ridiculous. Presented. Like, the horrible thing is that they're not interested in prosecuting anybody. They just want to lock them up or kill them. Showore was there for 5 years. They've been pushing him back and forth, right? At the end of the no single evidence was presented against Showore for locking him up and detaining him in Nigeria for almost 5 years. Same thing. If the intention is not to try anybody for anything, they just want you gone, locked away. How could you call that a democracy? It's what I always wonder, ma'am.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's just,
we won't
anyway, I just had to, because I was like, what is going on? What is this trial thing? The court already released this man. And if you're saying it was Buhari's that put him there, now you are there, so you can release him. It's your Justice Department that is holding this man.
That's right. Thank you so much, ma.
Thank you so much, Mayogun, for what you do.
Thank you, ma'am.
We appreciate you.
Thank you so much as well. I have seen that you've made so much effort to get through, and I was like, I will take this call before I go tonight, or else all that effort will just be like to not. I'm glad that you didn't give up, ma'am.
Thank you.
You have a wonderful
have a good one.
You too. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye. Yes, I feel like we did it. You see, there's no too much complaints, right? Initially, somebody said, Mayego, could you move the camera away from the handle of the door? I saw that comment and I acted on it. Same thing I'll be doing when I read all your comments, even after tonight, okay? I promise you it's just going to get better and better and better. You see, this is going to be so of your favorites that, I don't know how to say that anyway, but you will love it. You will love it when we are done. So thank you so much for all this support, as always. Thank you so much for all the prayers, as always. And thank you so much as well for all the well wishes, which is so great. And thank you. Tonight, we have touched what we believe everybody should be aware of, okay? So if you joined us midway, like you didn't start with us, our advice, please rewatch this. But if you did watch us from the start, okay, and you haven't really liked the broadcast, please do as well before you go. Tomorrow is going to be another day. I am grateful to every one of you who spent your evening with me again tonight. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. Thank you. And you have a wonderful evening. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. já wa sí.
Mayegun diary na ibi number one.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun diary na ibi number one.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun diary na ibi number one.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun diary na ibi number one.
Mayegun diary politico.
Mayegun diary na ibi number one.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun diary na ibi number one.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun diary na ibi number one.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun diary na ibi number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Jíjó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Prẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Ayé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Mayegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹ̀ ni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o gbogbo ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì.